Hello everyone. So I am making soup. Well, I'm heating up soup. And I thought while I was doing that, I would answer some questions since today I was going to do a Q&A. Oh, she's eating. So I have some questions that you guys asked, and I'm just going to answer them. So the first question is, have you ever lived in another country? I have never been to another country in general, so no. But I would like to someday. 3 things you would tell your younger self. I think it would depend on like the age of my younger self, but I think I would definitely tell myself to take more pictures because I definitely didn't do enough of that. Probably not to worry so much because the things I was worried about then were just so trivial and not important now. And I think just the fact that there are people that I didn't know then that are gonna matter much more than the people I did know then. So maybe not spend so much time focusing on what those people thought. What is your favorite season? I really like winter. I don't love the cold, but I definitely like the vibe of winter, the coziness. And I definitely like being cold more than I like being hot. So, what color are your eyes? My eyes are green. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but they're definitely green. Do you regret moving away from home? No. It was honestly the best thing for everyone that I just moved away. I don't think anybody really wanted me there. And yeah, I think I'm really happy with where I ended up, and I definitely took a huge leap of faith, but I don't regret any part of it. Would you rather live in the city or the country? I could do either one. I would not move back to where I lived, where I grew up, but I could live somewhere like that, just in a different place. Favorite food? I go through like different favorite foods. Pretty much any kind of chicken is a big win for me. Because I think it's kind of hard to mess up chicken. It has been done. I have had chicken I didn't like, but tips for making friends as an adult. I just graduated and I'm struggling. It's kind of dependent on, I think my biggest tip is to just open yourself up, and make sure that you are not keeping to yourself, but just like be open and allow yourself to like go places and try things, and you'll meet people more organically that way, and it won't feel like you're forcing friendships, but you'll find friendships. And also, just as cliche as it sounds, just be yourself, because if you try to be someone you're not, then you're gonna find the wrong people, and you just want to find the people who accept you as you are. So don't rush it. I know it's hard, but seriously, don't rush it, because the right people are gonna come your way, whether you want them to or not. How tall are you? I'm not even 5 foot. Not even kidding. It's embarrassing, kind of. Where are you from? From Kentucky. A very, 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 very small town. Currently live in a bigger city, about an hour and a half from that small town. Did you have to major in something specific to get your job? No. I just had to get a degree. Now if I want to continue and like move up in the position, then I do have to get a degree in student affairs. How old are you? 24. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I think I'm 25. Sometimes I think I'm 23. Very rarely do I ever like actually consciously remember that I'm 24. It's a mess. Is it uncomfortable to video yourself in public? Yes. I don't do it. It's uncomfortable for me to do it now in my apartment. Like, I still worry that people can like hear me outside my apartment. I don't think anybody's out there, but it's definitely been an adjustment. I think doing Vlogmas definitely helped because I kind of had to like get comfortable with it, and I think I do a lot better with it now. But it definitely is kind of scary, and I would never, like, I'm using my phone. I don't think I would ever like use a camera to like video myself in public because that's terrifying. But it is a little bit uncomfortable, but in a good way. Have you had COVID? I think I did when it like first started. The beginning, well, it was 2 years ago, which is crazy. But it was like January, and I had all the symptoms like once we knew what the symptoms were. But like nobody could figure out what was wrong with me, but definitely had it. What is your love language? I like giving gifts. I don't know like how I receive gifts or how I receive love, because I think it's different, because like when I receive gifts, it doesn't matter as much to me, but I don't know what it is because I'm really bad at receiving love. What is something you're looking forward to this year? I think just like finding my place in this job and like getting settled down and just being happy. I think that's my goal, because last year so much of it was spent like doing a job I didn't love. And I'm excited to finally be where I feel like I really want to be. What kind of movies do you like to watch? I like any kind of like romantic movie. I like comedies. I like almost any kind of movie. I just can't watch scary movies by myself. How do you find home decor? It usually happens when I'm not looking for it. So anything that I find, I'm usually not shopping for it in the moment, but I see it and I'm like, oh, that'll do. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I posted on Instagram, but that sign came from Walmart, like, I don't even know how long ago. But she was about to try to get the soup. Like, she's up here and she was coming for it. This cat will eat absolutely anything. It's scary, actually. There's nothing is safe. But it usually happens when I'm not looking for it, and I just kind of just go based on what I think I like. Or also the dollar store, any of the dollar stores have pretty good home decor that's super affordable, so I try to scope out those places sometimes. But I don't have a style or anything. I just go based on what I like. What's something that you wish more people knew about you? I'm not as anti-social as people think I am. I'm just extremely introverted and have a very, very small social battery. So, just can't spend as much time with people as they would sometimes like me to. How many times have you been in love? I don't think I've ever really been in love, if I'm being totally honest. Why am I showing you my table? I'll show you the cat. I don't think I've ever, like, truly been in love, honestly. I think I wanted to be, and I really tried to be, but again, it was like me forcing something that just wasn't there. I think both of the guys that I've dated have both told me that they loved me. It's kind of ironic, but they both told me they loved me like the second day, the day after our first date. So I think I just kind of like fell into that and was like, oh, I love you too. No. When was the last time you did something courageous for yourself? Probably moving here 2 years ago. Well, it was like a year and a half ago. August 2020. That was probably like the scariest thing, but the best thing that I did for myself during that time. Or ever. But definitely during that time. It was scary, but I'm so glad I did it. And I wouldn't trade any of it for the world, because now I get to sit here and eat soup with my cat. This soup is definitely hot though. Timed that perfectly. But those were all the questions, and I had a lot of fun answering them. I love doing Q&As, so I will do more in the future, but now in my bedroom, I wrote them down on a piece of paper because I film on my phone, so I can't look at them on my phone, obviously. But I'll show you the soup, and then I'll wrap up the video. I know my stove is dirty. I'm not gonna zoom out to the rest of the kitchen because it's also a disaster, but here's the soup. Looks good. Hopefully it tastes good. Still, it's been like a week, but oh, look what I almost did. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up. I obviously don't know how to work a camera. Say hi. Hello. Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will see you guys Wednesday. And I think I'm doing a morning routine, so I'll probably film that Wednesday morning, hopefully. If not, I'll have to figure something else out because this week is chaotic, but we shall see. Or maybe I'll be like some people and film my morning routine in the evening, because I know people do that. It's very obvious. But anyway, I'll see you guys at some point for some video on Wednesday.